side hustles, obviously, it's something that can just pay off itself, and then you get another hustle that pays off something else. Don't look at one thing as well. Like with me, I have so many things that I do as well. I even forget that, oh, I own this, I have this, you know. Like last week, I forgot that I have a car wash.
You what?
So I have like four car washes in Joburg.
Can you basically give us right now your top 6 side hustles for 2026?
Number 2 that people are failing to understand is you can actually make money like without even owning a property. That's going to be your Airbnb. Airbnb is powerful, brother. You can start making money in property with only maybe 30,000 rands. I have 9 Airbnbs now currently that I have. I don't even own one property. One that I own is in PE. So now you're using people's things to make money.
Yeah.
That's the best side hustle that you can do. With this one, I have over 15 cars now on Bolt. You don't need to go to the bank.
Yeah.
The bank is like a loan shark.
Yeah.
But sophisticated.
Sir Gabriel Mapasa overcame extreme poverty and the trauma of being orphaned, a journey that once saw him living on the streets of one of South Africa's poorest townships to become one of the country's most prolific entrepreneurial coaches. Widely known as the side hustle coach, Sir Gabriel, through Drop 12 Academy, empowers aspiring entrepreneurs to drop the idea of being paid 12 times a year through a salary and instead learn how to get paid 12 times a day. In this powerful episode, Sir Gabriel joins us to share how he made 500,000 Rand in just 2 months from a single side hustle and how he developed an abundance mindset in the midst of poverty.
For me, you will see me come like, oh, this guy went to school, good parents, mom and dad, everything. No, I struggled. My first mobile car wash, I started the thing 13 or so, I can't remember, with the baguette list sunlight, and I was staying Mostrating at that time.
Sure.
So you can imagine.
So you were a street kid.
I was a street kid by not by choice, by family being kicked out and whatnot, because I was adopted and I was like staying here and I was mistreated. You have to run away from home. You go to your cousins. You know, when you go from house to house, you don't last 2 months.
No one is coming to save us. No one is coming to give us the lives that we deserve. We only have each other. Entrepreneurs teaching entrepreneurs. Welcome to the Entrepreneurs Chat podcast. Subscribe and share right now. Yo, Sir Gabriel, how you doing, brother? The side hustle coach, man. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, my brother. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Great to have you here.
Awesome.
I know, man, you're a busy guy. You got things to do.
Yeah.
You know, money to make. You know, people to teach how to make money. You're actually going to Gab soon.
Yeah, now I'm going to Gabs. I think after this interview, I'm going to Gaborone, Botswana. Yeah, I'm having some business and some personal stuff to do as well.
Awesome, man. So take us through that. You are the side hustle coach.
Side hustle coach,
man.
And it's crazy because a lot of people don't understand. They might have an idea, but if I'm a side hustle coach, I'm teaching people how to have side hustles. Have this income, take this money, build another income, take this, build this. Don't be looking at one thing. You understand? So side hustles, obviously, it's something that can just pay off itself, and then you get another hustle that pays off something else. Don't look at one thing as well. Like with me, I have so many things that I do as well. I even forget that, oh, I own this, I have this, you know. Like last week, I forgot that I have a car wash.
You what?
So I have like four car washes in Joburg. So it was raining. So I know when it's raining, you're not making money.
Yeah.
Now my employee's like, hey, they're sending me a message like, hey, Joe, it's tough. What? No cars today. I'm like, what are you guys talking about? Oh?
What?
So it gets to that point where now you forget. But then now the car wash is not making money, I have something else that can make money, that can pay my employees. I'm not paying my employees on my own pocket. You understand? So now I have some other businesses that are, okay, sharp. It's only 15,000 needed for all these 3 employees whatsoever for this week. I take the 15K, take it outside. If that thing's not making money, that's fine. Because now the thing is, if you have one side hustle or one business and it fails, a side hustle, it could be a business, right? If that business fails, you know that you have another one that can put that one up. There's this story that I love about Elon Musk where I think it was Rocket X and I think SpaceX and also Tesla, something like that. But then he had like small money, then he had to put one money on the other one. If the other one doesn't, this one's gonna die. So what he did, he split the money too, which was a risk, and then he did that. And obviously now look at the SpaceX and Tesla doing now.
Wow.
So those are like side hustles. If you look at the people who are owning business, I mean, look at you and Rupert.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
So for you now, it's no longer about, being, as an individual, so tied to these businesses in the sense that, you're looking at every cent that's coming so that you can use it, so that you can pay, the employees.
Yeah.
Like you have actually created an empire of what people would call side hustles. And I know you have actually coached, 40,000 plus students, right? Inside hustles. But before I'm going to ask you about where it started, right? Can you basically give us right now your top 6 side hustles for 2026?
Top 6 side hustles for 2026. Number 1, brother, I'm going to be honest with you. It has to be e-com. It has to be drop shipping. People are buying all the time. People are buying online. The online space is going crazy. So that's where the retail, that's retail, but on another level.
Yeah.
And now we have AI now. So that is number 1 for me. And number 2 that people are failing to understand is you can actually make money like without even owning a property. That's going to be your Airbnb. Airbnb is powerful, brother. Like even today, I can show you my phone. I got 2 people who want to book one of my Airbnb today. I declined it because they want to book only for 4 days. So I'm looking for longevity.
Yeah.
So personally, I'm looking for that person to at least book like maybe 10 days or more. That's my hack. Obviously, if it's more money, I can't be renting out a unit that I'm going to get about 600 a day. For me, it's, there are people that it means a lot to them, but for me, it's like, there's levels to this now. I'm looking to make about 9,000.
There's levels to
you get what I
this.
mean? I need to make 9,000 in that week. Understand? I need to make like 30,000 in this unit, and I'm going to pay 12,000 for the rental.
Yeah.
You understand? And then number 3 would be, because remember now, this is the modern new age of, I'm going to give you a money glitch. We're going to get to that. So property is expensive. Highly expensive. You can start making money in property with only maybe 30,000 rand.
Yeah.
I mean, if you go to move to Greenstone, you need to pay your rent and deposit and buy furniture. I mean, furniture you can get by Marabastad, Josie, Dragon City. You can get those things there. Then you can start. But then people now, they do those things for their own benefits and they relax and they get comfortable.
Yeah.
Now the money is going back to the bank. But then rather just go and rent it out from somebody who owes the bank and you don't owe the bank.
Sure.
You don't even need a pay slip for you to start Airbnb.
Sure.
You don't need a bank statement for you to start Airbnb. You only need the money.
Okay.
So which is you can save your 6 months salary to get 1 unit. Then you get that unit, you rent it out. You don't eat the profit. That unit after 2 months or 3 months, you do the same thing over and over.
Sure.
You understand? I have 9 Airbnbs now currently that I have. I don't even own one property. One that I own is in PE. It's not on Airbnb yet. I bought it last year, this year. But the 9th one, I don't own any of them. I just pay rent. And the money's coming back like this, full circle, bro. Full circle. You understand? So Airbnb is powerful. It's the new age where you can just go lease, like just get it from someone and just put people in and become, just like dropshipping. You become a middleman between the supply and the client.
Sure.
Just like property, you become the middleman between the owner and or whatever, the bank or whatever. Then you just take the client and somebody just books through you, then you charge them.
Yeah.
People don't understand that this is the power of, remember Avon? Is it Avon or something?
Yeah.
Avon was doing dropshipping a long time ago. You go to the mall, they give you a sample, you go and put on people's faces.
Yeah.
Then first thing in the morning, the people they order, and you do your follow-ups. And don't Binjani, remember you want, oh yes, you can get CC, what. Then people buy from you.
Yeah.
And you become a middleman, you put your own markup. So now, you're using people's things to make money.
Yeah.
That's the best side hustle that you can do. Don't start your own thing at your own backyard.
Yeah.
I can now go to Limpopo and get some Gogo Rex and the Arch, and then I can buy from her and then put in my back of my bag and get somebody else to sell those things for me.
Yeah.
I can get that Achaka 9 rand or 15 rand, I can sell it for 35 rand or 40 rand.
Yeah.
So the best way to make money is for you to have a middleman.
Yeah.
Be a middleman between something. Look at the demand and the supply. Come on.
Yeah.
That's what we learn in school. Supply meets demand. Demand meets supply.
Yeah.
You understand? So that is me using, if I would utilize these things with my own money when I started, I wasn't going to make money.
Yeah.
You understand? But then I need to gain, see the loophole, then get somebody that's looking for that particular thing. So I'm going to be their demand and it's going to be met. You
Wow.
understand? Now, if you go to the third one, it's going to be Bolt,
Okay.
Uber, transportation, food, transportation, and property. These things are all you need. You need to eat. You need to go somewhere. You need to sleep.
Yeah.
Some people want an emergency sleep.
Yeah.
Some want emergency transport, emergency food.
Yeah.
So now with this one, I have over 15 cars now on Bolt. I added the other one yesterday. I don't know if you saw my story. I added that Datsun Go. It's not yet operational. Just got it there yesterday. So out of all these cars, yes, these ones I own them because I bought them. And then after buying these cars, I get people in to drive for me.
Yeah.
You don't need to go to the bank. You don't need the bank all the time, brother.
Yeah.
The bank is like a loan shark.
Yeah.
But sophisticated.
It's like a what?
Loan shark. But sophisticated.
Okay.
You understand? So now now you're getting a car, you're paying about 8,000 or 6,000, and then you're getting a driver, how much are you gonna make? The money is going back to the bank. You're just wasting your time. Unless if you have the capacity to open a business account, then you can have multiple fleets and do that. That's still fine. But then you can't just be driving a car that's you need to pay it for 8 years and stuff like that. So the main thing is with me, all of my profits on Bolt, honestly speaking, all these guys cars combined, they buy for this new car. They buy for this new car. They buy for this new car. To a point that now my main target is over 250,000 profit with all these cars combined. That is where I want to. I haven't
profit.
I haven't eaten the money from Bolt. I would just maybe take 50K for emergency, whatever. But all the cars that I bought from the third car that I had, it was just save on this car, get another one, get a driver, gone. Like I posted a video on TikTok that I'm looking for employees. It went viral and I regret it because now I have over 2,000 people sent. I was like, I wish I had 2,000 cars.
Wow.
But the goal for me is to at least to have 200 cars on Bolt and Uber.
Sure.
It's insane. But that's where I saw the money glitch. You understand? So, and with me, why I make so much money in Bolt is that I hire especially women than men. I mean, a woman I relax abule Heineken. You understand? A man will just open the window, Corona, drinking.
Sure.
So women, they value, men they value too, but women they respect themselves. Let's be honest. Unless okay, not Mamelodi. Hey, Mamelodi, boy, it's not like that. But you get what I mean, right? They know that what they're looking to do as well. So you need to employ someone that they believe that they want to feed their families. They have a lot to lose. My first Bolt car, I bought the car cash, and then I only got 50 rand from that car. That's the only profit I've ever gotten from the car. What happened was the driver crashed the car. 3 days after giving me the car, he crashed because he was drinking and racing with the car.
Sure.
So I lost it. So I learned the lesson. Okay, God did that on purpose because He knows where I'm going. Now imagine all of my 14 cars. I've never even had one accident. It was just one accident of a lady who a bus hit her. It was not her mistake.
Yeah.
But if I hired gents, I know very well. After work, they take the car, they chill under the tree there, beer. Women after that, they go take the car, they go home, they sleep. It's work, it's a job.
Sure. So now what do we do? What's the gents now who say now,
I know.
We are back to this issue, of putting guys down and all these things.
But they understand, ne?
If
I think I have only 4 guys. The guys that I hired, they like I call them timer. They're family men. They have a lot to lose. I don't just hire Bafanas.
So what's wrong with Bafanas? What's going on? What's going on? What do you think? Because we are saying that things are bad for gents these days.
No, that's true.
There are not many opportunities. Guys are under. They can't really voice. If they've got problems. Society looks down. Upon them. But now you are saying, as an employer, you are seeing this problem.
It's not a biased thing. Yeah.
But also, you are also a coach.
Yeah.
Right. So what's going on?
Let's go back to the society. Let's leave me out of this. You get someone who like women, men. Hey, I need the job. I can span. The minute they get a job, after 6 months, you go to the cashier. See, she gives you bad attitude. I chappies. I put my next. You understand? But she forgot 6 months ago she was begging for a job.
Sure.
Now she got the job. So I don't know if it's the thing of baby saying okay, not comfort, but there's this thing that people are so entitled to certain things. You understand? I've hired guys, trust me, I've hired even the people that I know. I started with the people that I know. All of the people that I know, they all disappointed themselves, not me.
Wow.
So, yes, they disappointed me. Some of them, they crashed their cars, they did that, but they disappointed themselves. That's why they can't even come back and say, coach is a scam or is a bad person. You scammed yourself because of I gave you an opportunity, you ruin it for yourself. So now when you do this, my man, it's only when you go to school, grade 7 hours. Why? My grade 7 are because of 3 guys. But all the grade 7s are what? They're making noise. So you need to make sure that all the grade 7s are what? They're in line.
Yeah.
So it's not about men or women. Even the female that I hire, I don't even hire small girls. I don't hire students. Yes, I have few students, but I hire someone who has a lot to lose.
Yeah.
They know that when they're driving, they're almost spanning. So now you hire people, because I have a fleet now. I check. I've hired a lot of students. I can show you the demographics when it was young people and old people. Like even most of my drivers who bought cars driving for me is older people.
Wow.
None of the people that were working for me bought cars or maybe saved up money for them to do something. They're all saving up for an iPhone. They're all saving up they're not building at home. I'm not saying you can build with money with that money, but if you get about 12,000 on the side a month, you can do a lot with that. You don't pay tax. You don't do anything. It comes back to your pocket.
So it's a lack of purpose.
They don't have purpose. They lack, like, they're not determined to change the situations. Trust me, brother. You can't hire people who can't help themselves.
Sure.
How can you help someone who can't help themselves? Because now you're going to be like, remember, there's a saying that you can take the donkey there.
But you can't force it.
You can't drink the water.
And there's one thing that you see, on social media. I sometimes I post on my social media about stories of, guys who have made it with the top CEOs, and you just say, okay, this is where he started.
Yeah.
And this one word, and this word used to like rub you off the wrong way.
Yeah.
Privilege.
Yeah.
You hear these comments.
Yeah.
He came from privilege.
Yeah.
He came from privilege. How did he go to the Catholic school?
Yeah.
He came from, there are some black people who had privilege.
Okay, no, it's fine. No, it's fine. Even if you came from that, what's the problem? Number one. Is there a problem? Is there a problem?
No, there's not.
There isn't.
Because, I mean, it's like...
It's your own opinion. Your opinion is correct if you say that I come from the rich family or I come from good connections. That's fine.
Yeah.
What matters is who I am now. I'm able to build empires with that. That's possible.
Yeah.
You understand? Even when I look at it, like many people, if you don't know me, you will see me come like, this guy went to school. Good parents, mom and dad, everything. No. I struggled. My first mobile car wash, I started the Thinker 13 or so. I can't remember. With the baguette, less sunlight, and I was staying Mostrating at that time.
Sure.
So you can imagine.
So you were a street kid.
I was a street kid by not by choice, by family being kicked out and whatnot, because I was adopted and I was like staying here and I was mistreated. You have to run away from home. You go to your cousins. You know, when you go from house to house, you don't last 2 months.
Sure.
We're not papa, useless, guy. It's a black thing. From here to here to here.
Yeah, but you know what, people would not, sometimes people would not believe that, right? Sometimes people would not believe that.
That's true.
To actually say, because people are looking for excuses.
Yeah.
That word of, privilege.
Like
Oh no, this person, I posted about this girl who's got now trucks in Durban or whatever. Yeah. No, her father has got so many trucks.
Or Jolali Sugar Daddy.
Yeah, so what are we supposed to do with the generational wealth? Because we're all talking about building generational wealth.
Yeah.
Then we give it to our kids. It's now a problem. Or you now see a kid who's come from generational wealth, doing other businesses. It's now a problem. But you, for example, there's so many things I want to ask you, but I can't ask you at the same time. Even from what we've been talking about. But maybe you can just put, people in your confidence in terms of, you've come from a long way, bro.
Yeah.
And what sort of gave you, that mindset? Or what triggered? Because you were talking about that you haven't even touched the money for the Ubers.
Yeah.
You're talking of the Bolt, sorry.
Yeah.
You're talking about how you decline, AirBNB rentals for short stays. You're not looking for like 6 days. You're not looking for that.
Yeah.
You are now out of desperation. As a business owner.
It's still desperation. I'm still desperate because of the people booked for the 24 and 25. I don't want that. I want someone to book from the 24th until the 1.
Yeah.
So I want people to stay there for at least from half of the month up until the end of it.
Yeah.
So it's all about obligations and what you actually want.
Yeah.
Now, Ferrari. I want those cars. I want those things. But you won't just wake up. You can afford. You can go to the bank and get a loan and maybe pay your 40,000, 60,000 a month. But we're not there yet. So, I'm still desperate because now I know it's always going to be desperate.
Yeah, but you're no longer like desperate for anything. You've got the goals that you have, right? And I think there's something about this, because you are declining
a certain lifestyle.
a certain lifestyle, or in business,
Yeah.
a certain amount of income.
Yeah.
You don't have any guarantees that you're going to get someone who stays for 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's true.
But still, you're saying that, you know what, I'm going to stick to the formula that I have.
Yeah.
Although it might look like I'm losing some opportunities, I'm going to stick to this formula because this is what I want.
And that's
right?
what works for me.
Because that's what works for you. You're clear on that, right? But sometimes in business, we see ourselves now reducing our prices.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's out of fear. You don't know, am I going to get anything else? You know, maybe let me reduce my price, for example, or whatever it is. But you are now out of that mode of scarcity. Let me just put it like that.
Yeah.
You're out of the mode of, because you think abundance.
Yeah.
Where does that come from, you know, seeing your background? If you're saying that, you know what, I was an orphan, you know, I stayed on the streets, where does this come from? Where do you think that mindset comes from? Because you came from a mindset of lack.
Yeah.
Or not even a mindset of lack,
Yeah.
which, maybe a system
Yeah.
that was around you.
Yeah.
How did you like break out of that? You know, just like in those early days to say, man, but there's more, man.
Man to man, I think pain makes a man greater. If you think about it. If you get disappointed by Mandy's and she hurts you, the next time you have another girl, you're gonna, if she gives you the signs of Mandy's, you're like, I was here before, you need to do things different. Right? So coming back to where I'm from, like, you know, men, they need fathers more than they need mothers. You know, they need that, right? So in that case, I never had a father figure, so it was a problem for me. So I would be Kinsley, my granny, sister, and stuff like that. So obviously growing up, I had that thing that I want my dad, Obviously, you go with that pain to a point that now it's like you don't know what is absent of your dad or not. Go like now your neighbors become your father and whatnot. But then now when I started to, I'm like, okay, what? Okay, I sat down like, why do I need my father? Let me be honest with myself. I need him to take care of me. That's all I needed him to, like, okay, yeah, even to talk to me yesterday about life lessons, boy, don't do this, do that. I understand. Banyana, Vera, so stuff like that. But then I started to understand that when I started to be successful, I started to heal. Because now, remember when I was growing up, now I started to be my own father, and I was fathering my own lifestyle with the money that I was making. Because now, I mean, come on. As why do you love your dad? You know, I'll go for 10 rand, 50 rand, or 200 or whatever. Your mom won't give you the same money as your dad. You understand? So I started to understand. So the minute I started to grow and make money, I started to heal. I'm like, oh, I'm healing because of now I'm not worshiping money, but money does the things that my dad would have done for me. And now I'm becoming my own father and I'm fathering so many people. And I have so many employees that I'm doing certain things that my dad didn't do. It's like, you know, when you grow without a family, if you grow up, or even people who have kids, they know. If you have a child, that whole trauma, the pain, everything is gone because now you have a little angel that is looking up to you as God. You understand? So that child now needs your service. So now the minute you take care, why are you working? I'm doing for my child. Why I'm doing this, I'm doing for my daughter. It's always the case with men. If they have kids, unless the deadbeat. You get it? But I feel like for me, that mindset came from the absence of not being able to, because I was bullied, I never had a brother to stand up for me. So those things now, when I started to make money, I started to understand, oh, actually money makes a lot of things smoother. And people can't, you know, when you talk about money, people think, oh, you guys love, yes, we love money. Because money does good thing for us, my man. Then you hear someone who say, but people with money, they're miserable, they're banal stress, anxiety. Do you have that kind of money? And do you have that money? Have you made money for you to feel that way? You're lying to yourself. If now you're at the podcast, if now I get a call, but my wife has, she got into an accident, we're going to finish this interview nicely. I've sent through someone or everything goes smoothly. So I remember even when I was staying in Kokasi, most of my time, Kokasi is too much like Soweto, Snake Park, Duronkop. I stayed there for too long. And the mindset of Kokasi is very, when you wake up in the morning, the only thing that the guys talk about is, oh, Monila Lokiana, Uyape, Tobanban, Oyape. It's always about the lifestyle. It goes like this. It always goes like this. When you buy a car, we take money buying because they want it because it's hard. Automatically now people have what? They have fear. It's like everyone is living on fear. And then what I did was, personally, my brother, every Friday when I used to have some money that I made from selling sweets, whatever, personally, I would come to Sandton because I knew that Sandton was. I heard of Sandton. I've seen it on TV when I was young. King Sandton.
Sure.
Chomeria Sandton.
Yeah.
I'm coming to Sandton. I'm seeing Lamborghinis. What is this car? A car that's too low like this. For me, it did not make sense. But I could see power, that this actually is the powerful car.
Sure.
That inspired me. I'm like, wow. And it's only white people, few black guys. But then I used to see this thing up and down like, oh, I see what's the problem with people. The people are not the problem, but the environment is the problem.
So when was that? How old were you when you were selling sweets and stuff?
That was in my high school days. When I started my high school days, I was selling sweets there from high school.
Why would you sell sweets in school though?
Because at home there was no, I did not have an opportunity to eat like your bologna, or there was nothing. It was just that, you know, that peanut butter, not Black Cat, not Yum Yum. This one in a red container, that lasts for 6 months. You know that peanut butter?
Sure.
That is that one when you put on your bread, it tears the bread apart.
Yeah.
That salty peanut butter. That was boring. It was here. You understand?
Yeah.
So there was no time, and obviously going up and down. I know that most of my relatives, they had money, but they couldn't take care of me because of I'm an orphan.
Sure.
So the treatment would be different. So I wanted to. I liked nice things, and I used to love nice things. You know, I would save up just to get the stereo, CD, and save it, and in the house we didn't know when they sleep. By 12, I wake up and I put the earphones and I sleep up until the morning. And when I go to school, I'm tired because I was listening to that. Because they couldn't know that thing. That was like gold at that time. If they found out that I had that thing, it was shy for me. So now, that whole thing, I need to sell sweets. I need to move out of the car. I need to move out. I need to eat nice, my brother. Kenya goja juice, Kenya goja guava juice.
So, but what gave you that thing of, Gabriel,
Yeah.
I'm saying Gabriel, and I deserve nice things.
Yeah.
You didn't. But some people, they develop some, a victim mentality.
Yeah.
To say, okay, I'm an orphan.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I like that.
Staying.
I used to be like that when I was growing up, and people wouldn't feel pity for me. Like few people would.
So you realize that people.
I'm like, people
you
don't
realize
care.
that they don't even care.
No, people don't care about you. They will listen to your story and they'll say, "Oh, shame."
So where was your dad and mom at that time?
My mom passed on when I was 4.
Wow.
Then my dad passed on COVID time.
Sure.
You know, that thing had happened, COVID. And I think I met him, 4 years ago, before COVID or something like that, or 3 years ago. Then I saw him only for 3 years. Just like now, so...
so he wasn't in your life.
I don't even know 1,000 rand of my dad. I don't know, and he was a businessman as well. And then he pushed his own thing. And I think the hustle as well comes from him because he was doing moshara and whatnot. And
So
stuff.
did you hear stories about him?
Till today. I mean,
like when you were growing up, like to say, which side of the family were you growing
obviously
up
from
with?
the side of the family, I was at the mom's side, and I would hear bad things about him from
okay.
them, for me not to go after him. I was
Yeah.
asking myself, like, why would they tell me bad things about my dad all the time? There's not even one good thing. But I was like, no, a person cannot be that bad.
Yeah.
So I rather experience that person because he's not here to speak for himself. I don't have a mom, I don't have a dad. So let me just go to him and start a new life. So that was just me at that time. Or I want to find this man, I want to experience this man that is an evil man. What if I would like the evil part of him? Like, oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
You understand? But that's when I started to push. I'm like, no, I need to push and look for my dad. I'm the only
So you didn't even know where he was?
No. They just told me that I'm at Richville, Kopitori. And I was staying in Soweto, Joburg. Remember, I was born in Richville. And then I was taken, I think when I was 6. Then I was taken to Joburg. That's when I was adopted and moved all over the places.
Sure.
So that's when now I'm the one who actually found my dad.
So how did you track him? So when you started making money?
Times of Facebook now, you start to understand and check these things. I'm like, okay, mang and what, go to the people, go to the High Court, because they told me my mom was working as an attorney, go Pretoria High Court and whatnot. That's what I took that. I'm like, I have her surname and a name and a surname. I went to the High Court. They said, no, just go by Atteridgeville and go look by the police station, which I did. And then I could not find leads and whatnot. Now, we're just waiting outside there. And I'm asking the policeman, I'm like, do you know this name, Patrick Mang? They said, no, we know the same name. The name, his thing. I was like, wow.
So it was just like out of that pure determination.
Exactly.
Then there's just a God opportunity.
Yeah.
Opportune time. They call them like Kairos moments.
Yeah.
Like out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
Like a miracle where someone is like, oh.
And even that policeman till today, he's nowhere to be found. The one who showed where my dad was staying said, now just go up there.
Seems like an angel.
Siku and Ramokopa, just ask, you will find your father there and whatnot. Then we took numbers and whatever. Then we make arrangements, and then I then got his numbers. I called. We started to communicate. 6 months down the line, that's because I did not have money. It was tough. Then I have to save money as well to go back to Kopitori.
Sure.
And to see him as well.
So that was like at how old when you finally saw him?
Nah, dude, this is like, this is like 4 years ago.
Wow.
Now what happened was I called him, then we met, right? Now the thing is now, that's what I'm saying, pain makes a great man. Remember now, I need closure for my dad. I need to know my dad. I need to know Rokemang and all this other stuff. Remember, mind you now, my man, when I met my father today, now, come on 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, this man is telling me I should go pep Mr. Price and buy a suit or hempe and whatnot because I was wearing casual. I said, why? I said, because we're burying your grandmother tomorrow. Sure. That was pain for me. Because now I'm supposed to meet this man while I'm excited and whatever. Now he's telling me that his mom passed on. We have to bury his mom, which is my grand. You know? So it was that pushed me now. That was another level. That pushed me to be where I am today.
Wow.
I had that till today. I still have that thing. Whenever I feel like I'm too soft or maybe like I'm not pushing, I still remember that, and it's like a boost.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, you know. So I have to like now guard my heart and whatnot. And then obviously after some few years now, he passes on.
Wow.
You know. So we here, and that is the story that I would want to give to my kids that they go with it. And then I want my kids to be bullied at school for their dad to have so much money.
Sure.
That is what I'm doing for now.
Wow. So you realize that, you know what, growing up, that in these people, I'm telling my sob story here.
But no one will listen to it.
I'm saying like, you know what, my mom was an attorney. Do you know, like, I could have been good. You know what I'm trying to say? It's not like...
For the rest of my life.
Like my mom was an attorney. And this just happened.
Yeah.
And you're feeling like, okay, no one cares.
No one cares.
And I have to make my own way. So where do you just realize that, you know what, I have to build myself and do this and make money and become someone of myself. Like at what point do you just realize and start selling sweets, start selling stuff?
Everything, bro. Even my own brother. When now I had to move from Soweto and come in this side because I've never been with my dad, I'm like, let me just do my high school this side. And I went to Hofmeyr, Kopitori, Atteridgeville. Those that know, they know. So even if it was still hard this side as well, you know. And to a point that he said, you can't stay with me, but you can stay at the Grand, which was a home where he grew up, which was tough. And now there's no money again. I'm like, yo, where will I start this side? Okay, I'm going to school, starting to wash my brother's car because he had a Kumbi to take kids to school. So I'd wash the Kumbi. So everything was all about money with me. Because like the only thing that made me to meet my dad, I hustled to get money. So meaning I can hustle to do greater things as well. Even at the house where I was staying, the treatment was not good by my dad's side. I was like, yo, I don't know. But if this is the case or what is happening, I don't know. But I only found out now when I'm starting to grow, God was making me to be a great man.
Wow.
He was building me. Remember the book of Romans says, mold me, shape me so that I can think like you. To think like God. To be molded. You know mold, to be molded. It's not easy. To be shaped, to be confirmed, to be conforming to the ways of God, how God thinks. If you can think like God now, you would die. You can't comprehend.
Sure.
So now it has to come with lessons, and you learn from your lessons and you earn through those lessons. So I feel like people who getting it easy, not all, some of them, they tend to relax up until their parents die. Everything, seen that thing, oh, that palisa na bakutse sharp, mom and dad passed on. They had the money, they blew it.
Sure.
It's always the case, Kokas.
Yeah.
But those who've been a hustler and pushing their ways to go to the top, it's not easy for them to lose money. I'm a cheap spender, my wife knows.
Yeah.
I'll just maybe buy a Gucci over there. But I'm
it's
a cheap
Gucci.
You get me? But I'm a cheap spender.
Yeah.
Because I know money is like currency. Current again. It's like a wave. Money goes where it's loved and it's well taken care of.
Yeah.
So if you splash it and whatever, that's fine. It can come back maybe, but it won't come back the same way. So I don't believe in saving, but I believe in investing. I don't save. I don't have savings accounts.
Wow.
My money is always going out, in and out.
It's always doing something.
Yeah.
So when would you say was the first sort of, point where you start, making money? Or how do you like progress from the selling of sweets What do you start doing? What are the businesses you start doing in between?
So obviously from then now, obviously I'm pushing, I'm doing these things, I'm pushing after life goes on. And I love car wash. Like car wash has been my thing.
Yeah.
I love washing cars. Like even now, my main aim is to at least have 20 car washes. That's just what I want to be at.
Wow.
So as I have 4 now, because we had 9, COVID happened, they got closed down. I had just my car washes there and there. I had mobile car washes as well. My mobile car wash was like the top. On Google Ads, we were getting booked more than Samakho. So you can imagine. So I had like employees of 3 of us. We're pushing, and now remind you now it's like we starting car wash, push, we're doing everything. Then we started the thing of mobile car wash now. Started to go to the people. Now they pay 150, some they give you tips, You go. Because to go for everything, just going up and down, up until now we pushed. Breakthrough comes in, now you save. As much as I saved, open a smaller car wash in corner guys, Kasi. Now we started to go to Kotropong. Now wanna be by Braamfontein now, wanna be by Sunnyside, wherever. But we're trying.
Yeah.
Trying to push, but then we had ones in Braamfontein, Josie, by the taxi rank as well, by MTN. We had like a moving container that the boys would go and, those nice portable car wash thing that would put like, I would say, 300 liters or so. And they would wash the taxis. The guys would give them 50 rand or whatever. But that was a lot of money because they had like a lot of taxis up until some guys were jealous and whatnot.
Yeah.
So the real money started to come from actually now making money on the car wash. Now you save. Now I'm learning. I know about this online money. Now I'm investing my money in learning dropshipping. I'm failing. I'm learning trading. I'm failing. I'm learning crypto. I'm getting scammed.
So this is where you're like, at the time the car washes are picking up. So car wash was the foundation.
Car wash was the foundation mainly that was taking care of me at that time. So
and how did you get funding for the car wash?
Obviously now remember when you started with buckets and you're pushing, saver.
so funding is an excuse.
No. This is my own funding. Remember I was into real estate. I was real estate, but I was getting paid in commission. So it was tough at that time as well. But when I started washing cars with the bucket, and I had a small team and I had a small car, a City Golf. I'm like, but this car can't be just here. Went to Facebook Marketplace, bought a tow bar 4,000, put a tow bar on a City Golf.
So you said you were in real estate at the time?
Yeah, I was doing real estate. I was an agent in real estate in Joburg.
So, okay. How old did you start being? This is after matric?
Yeah, this is a long time ago, my man. This is where now, remember just like puzzling everything for you. Now this is when like we started car washes. They're moving, but it's tough now because you're working in commission. If somebody rents out a unit, at least now you know that you're going to get like 2,000 or that 3,000. It can boost you. So you save. Buy a cheaper trailer. The trailer was like, I think, 30,000 at that time. And I saved it for like the whole year. That's when we started to use mobile car washes, going up and down, pushing for years and years and years. Now to a point now it was quite tough. I had to sell the water tank and the motor and whatnot. Now I'm left at the car. And the money that I took now started to invest in like your trading, blowing accounts, trading. But I did not get it like perfect at that time, but I was pushing.
So you wanted more, bro?
Oh, I still want more. It doesn't stop.
So that's the thing. I think I asked, like, what makes you think that Gabriel deserves this?
Do you deserve less?
That you deserve, like, all life has to give for you.
You have to, because I feel like I am fulfilling my childhood dreams. I want to go to Paris. I even went to Paris. I want to go to China. I want to go to Thailand. I want to explore. I want to go to Dubai. So those things, they can't just happen if I'm on this like mindset.
So you took yourself out of Kasi, out of the things you were seeing.
Kasi, let me tell you, people don't understand. Kasi is one of the most toxic place to grow up in. Even if you have a job, Kasi, my man, if you got a job, move out or rent if you have to.
Sure.
Kasi is very toxic.
So you would even go to remove that toxicity. You go to Sandton.
I'll go to Sandton. Whatever that 60 rand that I'll have, I'll take 750. Go to Kotropong.
So this project we are seeing today has been in the works for a long time, bro.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna post. It's just that my Instagram is. I was gonna show you pictures that you can put online, my man. Like it was tough. It was tough. But going back is that once you are business minded, you can't relax. You can't. Now you're having a mobile car wash. Boom, you're washing cars. Now the mind is whispering, go wash airplanes now. It's like the mind is always working, which is an advantage. So you never feel pity of where you're coming from or how you feel, because the world doesn't care how you feel.
So airplanes are crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like, where does that mindset come from? Say, no,
obviously, now
we can go to the airport.
We can go to the airport and secure a contract.
Them.
Yeah, you can secure the contract. The mind tells you, go there. Because as much as you say, fear is the opposite of favor. Yeah. So now if you're fearing, you won't find favor with the Lord. So you won't do things that are meant for you. Remember?
So you think it's like the Lord can cause you to do anything, bro?
Exactly. I can do all things through
Christ, yeah.
Who strengthens me. So once you got the strength to do it, you can do it. My man, like, you start to understand some of the things that just small-minded things. Like, there's a thing that says, you can only dream as far as you have seen. Now we travel, we, like, take a plane like it's a taxi. But when I was young, I was like, I wish to be in an aeroplane. Now that thing's boring. It's like, okay, turbulence, okay, sharp, boom. For God, you don't even take pictures. Your first time in a flight,
Sure.
the best time of your life. But then now you outgrow that. Now you want something better. Now somebody wants a private jet now.
Sure.
I mean, Cristiano Ronaldo can't go to an airport. If he goes to an airport, it's going to collapse. It's going to close.
Wow.
So it's all about value. Where you at. Also, remember when you're pushing, you can't remain the same person. You need to outgrow certain things. You need to leave certain environments. Last week, we went to an event, not far from Kokasi. Now, with the money that we make, we love nice things. And the nice things will bring in more money.
Yeah.
Now, we went to these mayhem, race, what. We went to these things. I've never went there before. So one of my guys just like, let's go. I'm like, should I go with the bodyguard? I call this guy, like, he's not available. I'm like, hey, let's go. What more could happen? Mind you, and this thing is not far from Atrishvili, Bodisosha. My man, I'm going there. My wife was driving. None of my passengers sleeping because I was busy the whole night. When I wake up, now I'm like, okay, it's fine. You go there. When you got there, long story short, everything was fine. We lost everything we came with. We lost the phones. We lost. I have an iPhone 15 Pro Max and a Hawaii P8 or something. And I had glasses. My bag on its own, nearly 7,000. The bag that I put everything on. Mind you, we lost everything. The guy also lost his phones. So we actually lost like 4 phones in that. So we basically lost, I'd say 60, 100,000 or so.
Yeah. So
it shows you growing. Certain things you need to outgrow. You can't be at certain places that you once outgrew.
Wow.
Because now it's the same thing that you vomit and then you eat your own vomit back. So you can't. Now you need to go to something now. Now I'm comfortable when I eat a bill of 1.2 per person on a meal. It pushes you. It pushes you, my man.
Sure.
So now once you eat that 1.5, you have to make it back.
So you said money attracts more money. How?
It does that.
How?
Your environment and the people you meet. I can tell you, we went to this other place, we were enjoying, relaxing. I can tell you the people were there. And the bill that was paid, I think it was like 40-something thousand.
So 40-something K, bro. Actually, that would like open your mind, bro.
Exactly. The thing is, I wouldn't say where those places were, but we went to this place where we ate and we had some normal drinks and whatnot, right? So I was sitting like this. I was looking. Edwin Sodi was here. Minister of Mama was here, and they're looking at me like, "Who's this boy here?" You understand? So it builds momentum. It builds character as well, and also builds how you carry yourself. Sure. Now imagine you shake hands with Edwin Sodi, or for example, I'm not promoting these guys, but you met people with money, not more.
Yeah.
You start feeling like you have money, and you understand? Because I get that a lot of people when they see my lifestyle, they go with me. I would go with my team, and I would spend we went to Cape Town the other time. I spent 37,000 on flights, and we were like, I think 7 or whatever. Yeah. 37,000. They were so shocked. I'm like, money is delusional. Money is not real that much. If you attach yourself to money, you're not going to make money. So don't waste money, but spend money normally. Don't savings. I mean, doesn't make sense for me. Because when you're saving it, you're borrowing the bank your money to borrow somebody else. Some might not have the mindset to understand that, but why take the 7,000 that you want to save and buy an ice cream machine, then put somebody by the gate, and then you can run the ice cream machine or slash puppy machine by the gate. I don't get why you take your money, you want to enrich someone. So we have money. Black people, we have money. Some people are saving, they've been saving now. Kadi stock fell. Some stock fellas, maybe they're 10. The money is going to be 200,000.
Sure.
And they have to share maybe 10 or 15,000 maybe. I don't know. Someone will go and buy shoes.
Sure. So when do you get into, this like drop shipping game? Because I mean, it's been car washes, right? Which is obviously, for lack of a better word, brick and mortar, because it's physical.
Yeah.
When do you get into the cyberspace? And when does this transition happen?
Number one, I think I have a love for gadgets. I love things. I love things because I've never had. That's why even when I was young, I would buy an MP3 player, put it in my ears, sleep, and I would open it, how it works. I'll break the CDs just to see what is inside the CD. So my mind was always the thing, all right, I need to find out how does this thing work, how does it operate, and all this other stuff. So now obviously I'm pushing. I know about these things. I'm seeing online, YouTube. I'm seeing people saying they're making money
on dropshipping.
This thing. And it was the time when dropshipping was starting in America, it was maybe 100,000 people that know about dropshipping.
Yeah.
Now it's millions of people that know about dropshipping.
Yeah.
So we started to understand, learning. Now I have to study it now. Studying, seeing on video on YouTube. On YouTube, you won't learn anything that much. Mm-hmm. We all know, unless you pay a premium to somebody else.
Yeah.
Someone will say, but there's free information on YouTube. It's not free up until you subscribe to the premium.
Yeah.
Where you get everything, because all those guys, they're giving you free game. They have a link. They say, if you want full what mentorship, click the link on the bio. It's always the case.
People think mentorship is a scam, though.
It's not a scam. Okay. If mentorship is a scam, if you don't know how to swim and you go to Virgin Active and you're looking for a teacher to teach you how to swim, that person's a scam then.
Wow.
Because now you're going to pay that person to teach you how to what? How to swim.
Because people are no, these people are making money with the mentorship.
But me now,
the works.
But me now, if I then now say, hey, come to my house, I have a big swimming pool, come learn how to swim. Now you're crazy. Just because if I don't have the big establishment like your Virgin Active or your other stuff.
So you are checking, going on YouTube, but this is not enough information.
You have to dig deeper. You have to go down the rabbit hole. Now you need to learn. Know what is this, what is that. So you can't, information is not enough. You need to learn. Just like in primary, you need to go to high school. High school, you need to go to varsity. You get your diplomas and whatnot. The job that you're going to get, you need to learn about it before you get full-time, if you get a full-time job with them, like a full contract. So information is not enough all the time. So you need to dive in deeper. That's what I did with that. I was like, okay, let me learn. I started with learning trading and dropshipping at the same time, but I was like, dropshipping needs money. I saw this thing needs so much money. So what I did then, I started to learn about trading. Learn trading after a week. I thought I was a pro. Then I borrowed 1,000 rand from someone. It was God. Because I saw people making money. They made it look easy, and it wasn't that easy. Now I had to learn. So it took me over, I said 10 years. I've known trading for 10 years, and I've been trading for 7 years. I'm going for 8 years now, being trading. Mind you, now I started to make money, I think, after... 6 years. I started to make real money in trading after 6 years. Now you can imagine, that's like you going to school.
Sure. We don't want to go to school.
We don't want to school. No. People want to go to school, but they don't want to, the people are so comfortable to give 12 years to school, 14 years to varsity, and another 3 years maybe for practicals, whatever. But they can't just dedicate 3 years or 2 years into learning a skill that's going to save their family. That one skill, my man. So you just want to do dropshipping today. Now, coach is teaching you now. Say, Gabriel is teaching you. Now, because he's making 100,000 maybe in 2 weeks or so. You want to make the same 100,000 in 2 weeks. We can't.
Possible.
Our mindset can't be, you can't be good as you can't outshine the master, unfortunately. You understand? So people now, they pay for the mentorship one time. Now, because of now, they're frustrated now. They can't get it right. Now, suddenly I'm a scam. Doesn't work like that.
So tell us your story, right? So you now, so this is pre the lockdown.
Yeah.
When you're learning this.
Yeah.
Right?
A long time ago, 6 years before lockdown.
And so when does the money
flow in?
When does it start happening for you? Because now you don't have, you say the car washes, you had to close down during
COVID.
the lockdown.
Yeah.
So what was happening during that time?
Hey, it was tough. Now that's after 2020, 2021, that's tough for everyone. Everyone was tough. So now what happened was now we ended up focusing into learning things online because now we had the time.
Everyone is at home.
Everyone is at
the
home.
internet, though.
Yeah. And that's when now I made money in COVID with dropshipping. Mind you, I knew the skill. When sometimes things happen bad for you, good. So I've learned that. And then after learning dropshipping pre-COVID and all this other stuff, then the lockdown now, that's when now I'm like, okay, sharp, what's the way forward? Because now everything is locked. Nobody wants to wash their cars. You can't go out. You need a permit. Where are you going to get a permit unless you're a doctor or a nurse?
So what was happening like with your finances then?
They were
Like,
going down. I mean, at that time, my wife was the one who was working that time. My wife was the one actually who was working. And she was the one that was bringing in money. So I would say, remember now I sold the stuff, thinking that I want to make money. I sold the City Golf, thinking the money's going to come back. It wasn't enough. It just ended up mostly like, it was like, we paid things they would eat there and there and whatnot, but the money will end. Then obviously she was paying for certain things like, she was paying like for things like food, electricity, and stuff like that. To a point now, a few months down the line, that's when I finally got it because she believed in me. Now, I finally got it at the peak time where, like, even her time was finished in like her job space. Now her job is getting affected, and now I'm coming up.
So she was working. So you are down.
She's working.
She's working. Then at a certain point, her job gets
is under. Now they're going to be retrenched because the company is closing now at that time.
Sure. So now you said your wife believed you, you know.
She did.
But now the word on the street is don't make a man, bro. They
No,
say,
that's true.
They say get a ready-made man.
And who says that?
It's the women.
The women. So your experiences can never be mine.
Yeah.
It was a gamble for her. I mean, I could have made money and left her.
Sure.
I could have, you understand? But again, you need to understand that if you're a spiritual person, you have to understand where your blessings are coming from.
What do you mean by that?
Bro, sometimes that happened to prove to her or to prove to me that your blessings are coming from this woman or your blessings are coming from this man.
So God was blessing her.
It was blessing her through me.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because like everything now, I was prideful at that time because I was having like 40,000, 20,000, whatever before. So I was having 40,000 in my bank, 60,000. I felt like I was the king at that time and I was young. But I was like, I'm a king. You understand? But now we're into 100,000. Sometimes we hit 2 million, we hit whatever. But that now you need to be humble as much as you can. So my experiences, they taught me to be humble. And don't go over your head, stuff like that. So now obviously now her job, now it's us. And I told her like, listen, we are going to go for a rental house. We were staying in an apartment at that time. I'm like, let's get something bigger. Then she's like, yo, that's a tough one. Because now the plan was now to get the money, like she would get the payouts. So we were like, okay, maybe if I go home, that's what she's saying. If I go home, I'll be able to pick myself up quickly with no rush. If she goes home, remember now she's going to Limpopo, Naga Soweto at that time. I'm like, they're going to take her. You know, it's the mindset of a man. Like, they're going to take her, obviously. Also, what pushed me to say no is like, I can't go back home like this. It's impossible, you know? And I said, no ways. Bro, you can call it now. Like, I would sleep 2 hours. Bro. Like now, she's knocking off now. She's coming in, Kauma, 5. The way she left me, she will find me. I even forgot to eat. Just take that 2 slices and then you eat. You're working, you're learning, you're writing notes, you're learning.
So you're learning about dropshipping.
I'm learning about, and I knew dropshipping, but I'm perfecting the skill on marketing. And I'm failing. I'm running ads, I'm failing. I'm learning trading as well. I'm failing. I'm funding, I'm blowing accounts. I'm like, I'm not ready. Let me relearn. Because if I'm losing this, it means something is wrong. I need to go back to the books and relearn again. So now fast forward, I'm running ads. I'm selling medical stuff at that time. I found a supplier. There were some guys here. And then they were selling medical stuff like your face mask and sanitizers. I've ran ads, bro. Sold out. I was sleeping at that time. I would feel my phone, whoop, whoop. You know when you're sleeping? Whoop, whoop. But I'm like, some maybe notifications or Twitter or something. When I wake up in the morning, bro, I'm like, I took the phone and I did this in front of her eyes. I'm like, we are gone. We are up. I said, we are up. You know what I did? I withdrew the money from my PayPal account. I took all of it out and I said, let's go take the 10,000 and just blow it. Let's just go blow this money. We went, we blew it, Mr. Price. You know, there's levels to everything. We buy Mr. Price. You know, there's no Gucci in the house. Buying Mr. Price. Like, you buying, then coming back. I'm like, I'm going to do the same thing that I did yesterday. Ads, whoop, whoop, again when I'm sleeping. I'm like, this is like a money glitch. That thing happened for like 2 months straight. That took me from like having 700 in my bank account to over 400,000 rands.
Sure.
Taking out the ones that I excluding the one that I blew, which is the 100,000, because we blew the 100,000. So now we left with 500,000.
So you made like 500K in like 2 months.
So it's like, let's go in, let's go big. Now we started to go big. Obviously, you lose some, you win some. Now we got caught up in the hype of spending now. Because remember, that's why there are people who go to, I blew it. I don't blame them. They were too broke, they were too dry. So now they got something now. Boom. They lost it. So the money is going out, it's going in, it's going out. That's like, when I start to see the money going down to 200,000 and there's nothing to show of it.
Sure.
It's like, no, let's go back to the drawing board. Did the same thing. Obviously, I remember this time when I was still pushing up as well, like my fan base, people just follow me. Like people just come to me and I wouldn't know how. They would just come to me. And some people, they know me from the previous churches, which I won't name them. I used to be invited by these other churches. They would know me and they would invite me. They would say, bring the youth, blah, 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 youth leader, blah, 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 all these things. So I'm not affiliated with such people or politics for a reason. So now, people coming for mentorship, they're coming, they're learning, life is going up now. People are learning everything. There are people that I'm picking up, there are people that I actually make money with them. Someone will come and say, I know this, we can combine our skills together, let's make money, then we'll make crazy money. Then from there, the sky's the limit. There's no turning back from then. Till today, I do dropshipping with my eyes closed, like everything. So obviously now, because of now, why Side Hustle Coach name now? It's coming from all the things that I know. One income can never make you.
Okay.
It can't. It can't make you. So you're looking at Bolt now. You're looking at maids. I've tried to hire maids.
Sure.
And I would have my own maids and I'll pay them this and then I'll get somebody who's going to pay maybe 800 and I give the maids maybe 400 a day and I'm having 500 or so. So I used to do that as well. There's so many things that I did, So to a point that obviously I want to be a middleman. Once you find yourself as a middleman always eats. It's like I'm an ice boy of life.
Oh, the ice boy will be there.
I'm the ice boy of life. Remember, ice boy can eat as well.
Yes.
If now give ice boy, I got my Audi, ice boy, go buy me whatever, drinks. And then he comes back with the girl on the passenger. The girl thought, this man will drive an Audi. So he's eating if he knows how to use it wisely.
But he doesn't have the risk of having the whatever finance on the car.
No.
That's not his problem.
It's not his problem. He got
eating.
the money from me and I'm going to give him something. So I'm always wanting to be the middleman between ice boy and life. Where now there's something here and there's also the person. So if there's a person I want to tell, this person wants to jump to this side. I'm like, okay, you want to jump to this side? Okay. Give me 5,000. I'm going to build us a boat and I'm going to take you. Then I'm going to give you to that other side. So I'm going to take that 5,000, go rent the boat at 1,000. I'll take the 4,000. I'm gone. So that is the trick that people should have, that you need to be a middleman. You can't do all things. But also you need to go through experiences as well. Because even the Bolt that I had, I was a Bolt driver.
Okay.
Everything, even though I have Take-A-Lot cars as well, I was a Take-A-Lot driver.
Sure.
Some people, they know my face. Like, I was driving there. For me to know, you need to know the experience so that you're not going to be robbed. You know how this business works. When somebody says, coach, it was tough today. And you're like, this guy is lying. He came back at 2 and it's Saturday. By Saturday, that's where the money is. It's like a taxi driver. All the Q Marshalla drivers and all these big taxi association guys, they were driving taxis before they became taxi owners. Wow. So there's no way that you're going to be opening or you give a taxi. Okay, your dad gives you taxis. How are you going to manage the taxis?
Sure.
I once bought a Kumbi microbus. I think that was 1987, that Kumbi, old one. It did not last like 2 months or so. I was driving, taking kids to school. And after that, I'm like, okay, Sharp, what's next? While the taxi is here, I'm looking for something. I was driving someone's car for Uber or Bolt, but my taxi was parking somewhere else.
Sure.
So you would kill two birds with what? With one stone.
So why the name Drop 12 Academy?
So Drop 12 Academy, I came to a conclusion that I want to drop the idea of people getting paid 12 times a year. Drop 12. Stop the idea of you allowing yourself to be comfortable to be paid once a month. Now you're getting paid once a month, but the expenses are going 5 times a week. Expenses, rent and whatnot. So now we want you now to get paid at least 12 times in a day. Listen to me. It might sound cliche and off grade, but it's highly possible. Now you're giving yourself a personal challenge. Now you're not comfortable anymore because now you know that I want to get paid how many times? 12 times. It doesn't matter how much you're getting paid.
Just get
600, 200, 1,000, 2,000, 8,000. You need to get paid 12 times in a day. That's what matters. If you can't have a target, like not today, I only made 9,000 today because I was busy. Like I woke up not long. I made 9,000 today because of I was busy. Now I'm going to Botswana, meaning I only made 9,000 today, meaning I failed. But it's not actually a failure because of every day I'm having a target to make money every single day.
Wow.
So it's like you change the mindset of people not to relax. By my late 25, late 15.
So there are these opportunities.
There are
paid.
opportunities.
They are there.
Yeah, they are there.
Wow. So so how many did you give us? Side hustles.
I think we were number 3 or 4.
I think we had said 6. I think you gave us e-commerce.
Then AirBNB, Bolt.
Dropshipping.
I'm left with 2 now.
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously, not even inside hustle sometimes. Go out of your comfort zone and sell something. Go out, my man. Go out. People are so prideful and abana selo. People are so prideful and they have nothing. Nah, me sitting waiting there and that's where the money is. There's no tax. You're good with cooking. You know, I've seen people here. Most of the people, like I follow on Insta, whatever. You see them posting, I've cooked my family meal, whatever, and I'm looking at the hands like these people can cook. Why don't you just cook a normal meal, not far from the taxi rank,
and sell it?
How many people make money? There's a guy who was driving a Mini Cooper. He posted on Twitter that his car was supposed to be repossessed. It's repo, yeah. And then he said, hey, he can't let go because now people are used to him having that down. His job was lost. He started selling the biscuit, the kuku. He was baking from home and selling on taxi rank. This guy would make about 200, 300 a day. And then you forgot that you having a pay slip, you're actually getting 15,000 a month or 30,000 a month, whatever the salary that you're getting month end. It's the money that you made every day and it's compounded in one. So basically, you're making the same 300 rand or the 600 at the same workplace. And now you're going to be taxed.
Sure.
So you're losing. So now if you are doing the same thing or starting, there's no way that you're not going to make money. So the guy would make about 9,000 a month.
Yeah.
And his salary was getting about 12,000 or so. So sometimes he would make more, sometimes he would make less. And now he would pay the car. Now he saw that he can actually pay off his car way better and way faster than when he was working a 9 to 5.
Wow. So sell something. Number 6, you're going to give us.
Which one?
I'm saying number 6.
Number 6, personally, if you're good at something, this is not for my side hustle, but if you're good at something and you're not making money and you see there's an opportunity, give to people. If it's knowledge, give to people. If you're good with hands, if you're good with cleaning, give to people. Bro, we were doing mobile car wash. We were washing cars. There were some times where there was no cars at all. And now we're like, oh, Konje, there's carpets. There are people with cars, but they didn't have carpets in the house. We started to clean carpets. We started to clean couches. Never thought I would do that. So it's always about, if you have a hustle for something or you know that you're good at something, sell something. Like with people they know, me, I sell sometimes, I don't know, maybe maybe I even sold some of my personal clothes. I don't know, but I sell. like trust me, bro. You have to keep on selling because that's what moves the economy.
No, that's true, man. That's true.
That's what moves the economy. Now, when are you comfortable? You're at the desk. There's a laptop. There's free Wi-Fi. You're gonna sit there from 8 up until 5. Then you think you've made it in life. Then now you're gonna get a polo that you're gonna pay. We got a polo 4.5 for 6,000. You pay 6,000 a month, but the insurance maybe 7,000. Now you're forced to stay at home because you can't pay the rent. Or you can pay the rent and that. Now, I saw with me, we were staying at this, we were paying a unit, I think 15,000 with my wife, and we calculated. We're like, we actually gave this person over 150 something thousand in 1 year. I was like, wow, no. Understand? So now, you say that you don't have money and you are enriching somebody else, but you can take that opportunity and then build something for yourself. If you have a love for dogs, why don't you go buy one dog, breed them together, have them go on TikTok, post on TikTok, I'm selling dogs, make money.
So you have to also increase your skill, right?
Exactly.
Of that thing. Hey, so Gabriel, man, this has been a good one. I think you definitely, talk and see how we can make these conversations, bigger, as well, and get you back. But man, thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
I know people can get you on your socials.
Yeah.
Say Gabriel. What is it on TikTok?
So on TikTok, it's Say Gabriel Christ. It's only Say Gabriel Christ. And then I don't have a backup account. There's so many fake accounts there.
Yeah.
And then on Instagram, it's Sir Gabriel Mapasa. It's verified. It has 128,000. And then the TikTok is over 500,000 followers. So those are just the accounts that are there. And then on Facebook, I don't have a Facebook account. And that's where you can find me. Twitter, I don't have Twitter.
Awesome, man. Thank you very much, bro.
Appreciate it.
Awesome.
Thank you.